Curse!
What the heck? Welcome back to Attack, everybody.
So cheery. Welcome, everybody. We're having
Are you ready
so
for another
much
happy, fun, excited Danganronpa V3 video?
We were just before starting this. I was looking through the footage, because we make sure everything's okay, and we just to see Tenko on there, alive and well, doing her thing, and then knowing not even 5 minutes later, it's wicked.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Goodbye. It's always my favorite characters in the third trial that go, too.
Yeah, because in the second game, it was Ibuki who died.
Yeah, and they share the same voice actor, too.
Yeah, is there something there?
Poor voice actor. Never gets more than 3 tries.
Yeah, a little bit.
Actress, I'm sorry.
He's so sexist.
Really?
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation?
Probably you.
Maybe Monophanie's green puke was predicting this tragedy.
Ooh, what does orange mean?
Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this.
For now.
Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. And it was the middle room. The middle room. So the person who killed her from below the floorboards, I'm guessing, could have either gone into the left or right room and left either one, probably.
But they could have done it so fast. There's no way we could.
I don't know.
We'll have to see what Maki has to say, because I'm sure she's going to be a prime suspect here, but I really don't think it'd be her.
I don't think so either, but
that'd be a good plot twist if it was.
Right? Because it'd be like, I just trusted you.
Yeah.
You just got cool. That would suck if they killed her in this trial, too, because she's now, now that Tenko's gone...
That's your new favorite.
They were kind of competing for first place a little bit, but now she's probably who I would say is number 1 at the moment.
Yeah.
Just because I love the little, team dynamic and, how she's kind of mean.
I want to see how Himiko takes it.
Huh?
I want to see how Himiko takes this.
Yeah, I know, because you can pretty much guess how Tenko would have acted if Himiko died. Not so much the other way around. I have guesses, but they're less accurate, I think.
Right. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running.
Everyone's probably like, what? That shouldn't be allowed. It's always the third trial. It's 2 people.
What?
Tenko? Seriously?
Yeah, I stabbed her under the floor, but I mean, what?
That's my bad, Kaido. Had a little slip up. What is this? How did this happen?
And the fact that Samugi was just doubting Tenko.
Yeah.
I wanted to say back then, the fact that she's doubting Tenko means it wasn't Tenko.
It could still be Tenko, though. It could be Tenko and then someone else. What if it was Tenko who killed Angie, and then Himiko was like, I'm gonna get my revenge?
You know what? That's a good point.
Million different ways this could go.
That's a good point, but I don't know.
Yeah.
How'd this happen?
To Tenko, Gonta, so sorry. Gonta no could protect you.
Got a minute?
Shuichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened?
Well, that's...
I don't know what's happening. Are we in little trauma mode? I guess we've never really seen the murder, though, have we? We were close to it this time.
Yeah.
What on earth?
I'm surprised, too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now, you should maybe start the investigation right away.
Say.
Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes?
Huh? If so...
What happens in the event there are 2 murders by 2 people? What if there are 2 blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial?
That's right.
Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario?
Eh?
It's really interesting, Keebo talks the talk about being I have emotion and stuff.
And then once murders happen, he's like, well, anyway.
You can tell there's I think there is a lot of cold, calculated robot there that's not accounted for, I
think there is too. I mean, I think it's probably true he doesn't have a soul, technically.
Right.
What I don't know is if he was actually always a robot, because, you saw it in the beginning. He didn't.
Yeah, so I said that I think the eye lines are there. They're not.
They're not.
Yeah, because I remember...
But he is wearing, gloves and a hat, so obviously, makeup could have covered up the eye lines.
True, or just something else to cover it. But yeah, it makes you wonder.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh? Well, what would happen? Monodam, what would happen?
What would happen?
Not that.
Why do you look lost too, Monodam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. Really, I don't know.
Oh man, they're all disorganized.
Get back, Monokuma. I don't want this guy to run the trial.
Yeah. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate.
Father!
But Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help.
Can you just tell us whether it was or wasn't the same person?
No way.
They probably don't know.
Maybe, I don't know.
That's what I'm getting. I feel like, because...
I mean, Monokuma always knew, but I don't know about these guys.
Right.
Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. It's all our fault that Daddy ended up like that.
Yeah?
Huh? It's all your fault, Monophony.
Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own.
We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. Literally all this happening while Tenko's just a corpse on the ground.
I know. I would be watching this just like so depressed, like, guys.
I'd be furious, honestly.
What is my life right now? That won't work. Father is just an empty shell now.
That's right.
That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love.
You think Monokuma will come back and kill Monodam? Kind of fit the theme of what's going on.
Yeah, that would work.
You don't understand that because you've never been loved before, Monodam.
Ouch. Daddy, I love you, so please go back to normal.
Father!
I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Aw, you're making me blush. What? Oh, what?
Oh, was that just a dead one the whole time?
What? I'm back! Were you good while I was away? What about the green one? Oh, him too. What?
Yeah, he did the other Monokuma too.
Who's that one? Excuse me.
It's so loud.
I know. Oh my god. No, stop.
Nasty.
Monokuma, go back. Okay. They always pick the weirdest time to do their bits. Tenko just died in the most horrifying murder of all 3 games.
Yeah.
And anyway, I'm gonna kiss my children.
Yeah, I know.
Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax.
To tell you the truth,
Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. But I was able to do it.
satisfied with this?
The secret is to just leave whether you get permission or not.
Huh? Wait, so then who's this Baldy then?
Yeah?
Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover me while I was gone. Here's your pay, like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here.
Why?
Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed.
Well, anyway.
Goodbye.
Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again?
Yeah?
Ah, that's right. What happens to your votes if there are 2 blackened candidates?
I'll answer that.
Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served.
First come, first served.
What's that mean?
Hey,
The blackened who killed the first victim to be discovered will be your target.
in other words,
If the blackened who killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered the blackened. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim.
now then,
Oh, I'll add this to the school
Wow.
regulations, so you can review it later.
go ahead.
I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Well, that's interesting. So does that mean if it is different people, one of us is just going to be a killer and we won't know who it is? Or like maybe we will know who it is, but they're not going to be punished.
Yeah, I'm sure we could figure it out, but it won't make a difference.
Yeah, I don't know. I hope it's the same person so we don't have a creepy person walking among us.
Yeah.
Hey,
Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders got to be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst.
Daddy,
You're glowing! You're glowing like a lamp!
I did miss Monokuma.
I did too. I like doing his voice more than, I'm a robot! I was a fish in my past life.
Yeah.
There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let any of you go. Except for the two you already did.
He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go.
How nice.
That's why he was so amazing. I'm not gonna read that line.
Yeah, we'll skip that one, guys.
So long.
I don't want people to have that voice clip of me saying that. Oh. Oh, God, who's he gonna kill next?
Yeah. So, to make sense of all that,
Listen closely.
If both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer.
Nope.
But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we?
Let's see.
True. We should investigate Tenko's death as well, just in case.
How exciting!
finally things are heating up. I'm getting so excited.
Don't say that, man. I liked her.
Piece of shit.
God, you freaking psycho.
Shuichi!
This is bad.
Yeah, why are you not all creeped out and scared now? You're literally in the seance room with a dead body.
Yeah. This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed.
Go back to not normal. You're creeping me out.
Everyone's upset and confused, and I'm in no shape to help right now.
But you know,
So, this is where you need to step up.
listen up.
Listen, Shuichi. Also, if Kaido is the big bad guy, it puts a lot of him like trying to lift us up into perspective.
Yeah, it would make... it tracks
It's
from
an-
what we've seen.
If it's another ultimate despair versus ultimate hope thing, I could see that being the like dichotomy here, you know?
Yeah.
The impossible is possible, so all you gotta do is make it so.
I do wonder if it's another situation of like hope versus despair. In the first game, you're the hope, Monokuma's the despair. In the second game, you're the despair. Monokuma's not really the hope, but
No, it's kind
he's
of...
a despair. That's why it's
then-
called Goodbye Despair.
You turn to hope.
Yeah, at
Also,
the
yeah,
end.
that makes sense. That is why it's goodbye despair.
Because you're trying to get rid of your despair.
Right.
Which is why I was thinking, what does killing Harmony mean for this game?
Something we'll only understand like a year after we play it.
Yeah, for right now, it just means people die in this game.
Yeah.
But...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's check the Monokuma file first.
Oh yeah, another one. God dang it.
The victim is Tenko Chibashira. I realize I never said that. The ultimate Aikido master.
Good thing it gave me your chest measurements.
The body was found in the middle empty room on the 4th floor.
Okay.
The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. The back of the neck?
Yeah, she was laying ground, like her neck was on the ground, the front of it. You get it.
Right, so
Back of the neck.
did it go all the way through though?
It would have said that.
Well, maybe it wouldn't have though.
Well, we should just look and we'll know for sure.
Yeah. A stab wound on her neck, the same as Angie's cause of death. Doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse?
Jeez.
God, not again.
Curse?
What the heck?
What? Curse?
Kaido, calm down!
No way there's a curse! Don't screw around!
I
You're the
like
one
this.
who's screwing around.
Yeah, what are you guys doing?
Do you want to die?
A dull sound reverberated through the room.
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah. He's bleeding.
Oh no.
Are you okay?
Kaido?
Kaido?
Shuichi, I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason.
Wow.
I'm gonna get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaido left the room, still a bit wobbly. Again, if he's the bad guy, that's a really good reason to just dip and go work on some bad guy stuff.
Yeah.
I can't help but be more and more suspicious of Kaido as time goes on. It makes too much sense, but that also makes me think it's not him. Because it works so well.
Yeah. But again, just throwing it out there, just because he's like the traitor or mastermind or whatever, that doesn't really determine what that means, you know?
Right.
That term, mastermind, could mean a million different things. He could be a good guy, could be a bad guy, could be a bit of both, I don't know.
Ultimately still very fishy.
Yeah. Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence.
That's correct.
True. We haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk.
This is...
That's true, but Angie and then Tenko. And to think, earlier, I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko.
How can this be?
It might still be Tenko, though. Like,
Yeah.
we genuinely cannot rule that out.
I'm glad you pointed that out, because, yeah, I guess it could.
Yeah. It all Gunta's fault. Gunta failed to protect friends again. You know what?
Well, what if it's just a... I was thinking almost like, what if Tenko killed Angie, and then Angie's ghost killed Tenko or something?
See, I don't think that's it whatsoever.
You don't think it has anything supernatural to do?
No, Danganronpa, the only thing that's like ever been supernatural about it was like the luck thing.
Uh-huh.
And even that, you can't really say that was supernatural. That could have just like been raw luck. Not like, oh, my luck is supernatural, but just actually like, that just happened how it did, you know?
I guess. But what were you going to say?
I don't remember. But I don't know, just the implication of what if it was Tenko who killed Angie and this is a revenge case?
Right.
Or, you know, I could also see this as someone trying to frame Maki. Just think of how efficient these kills
Do you
have
have
been.
to do 2, though, to frame Maki?
I mean, it's a good way to cause confusion and split up the investigation.
Plus, there's really no evidence to point to Maki, though, because the sword wasn't in her room. It was in Kyo's. I don't know.
But I'm saying, I don't think it was Maki either, but I could totally understand if someone is trying to set this up to look like Maki.
Yeah, but I don't know what evidence they have put out that makes it exclusive to Maki, is what
Just
I'm
that
saying.
it's such clean kills.
I guess, but
of, like,
you saw
our-
Kirumi, right?
Yeah, no, I know. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Look how few of us there are. Everyone is panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective.
Again, resume. Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, screw you. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate, even if we wanted to.
Got it.
Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay?
No.
That won't be necessary.
Ah,
Yeah, that's not necessary at all. Huh? Why?
listen up!
Show him, Keebo. Show him your new power.
Did you upgrade him?
That's probably what we saw earlier when she was fondling him up.
Yeah,
New
that
power.
might have been a part of what she did to him.
Yeah. Why? It's playing so many goofy things after this.
I know, right? I've never seen so many bits in quick succession.
Yeah.
I, Iruma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Keebo.
A flashlight. Wow, Mew, you're really pulling out all the stops.
It's
Just
more
leave it to me.
Keebo that
I
I
will
see
become
is
the guiding
stupid.
light that shines on you all.
Shine on! Shine on, you crazy fucking diamond!
I am blown away. Hey, at least we can see now.
I've seen that portrait before and I wondered what it was.
Oh,
Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something.
It's okay.
but it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. Keebo, that's a clue.
That's a clue. Okay.
Interesting.
Why is that a clue? I wasn't suspicious of Keebo, but now I am.
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many things to look at.
Well,
Let's look at the candle.
yeah, okay. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles, it was pitch black. How did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? I don't know. That's a very good question.
Yes, it is.
I said things that made Tenko look suspicious, and now this. I'm sorry, Tenko.
Stop it.
Cry later.
Huh?
Because
Crying won't bring Tenko back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too.
Okay.
I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit for Tenko and all of us.
Shuichi's getting really used to this.
Yeah,
I guess
you're right. Tenko would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize.
Alright, dog statue.
Yeah.
Woof woof.
So
Is there
wooden
any
dog-
way this could have been used as a weapon? Like if somehow,
Well, could there be a knife, like,
like on the bottom of it or something?
or maybe a kind of mechanism? I mean,
Wait, what's that on the wall?
oh, what is that?
A777-ish? I don't know. Let's see if that's
another
a clue.
Leon thing, I bet.
Maybe.
It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. It's called the dog god.
It's red though. Okay.
During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. Also, was Monokuma in the middle room?
Yeah, I think he was.
Makes sense he came back in this one then.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is foreshadowing that.
This wooden statue is pretty heavy.
If I remember correctly,
Kyo said it was about 175 pounds. It's about the weight of 2 girls.
Did you use girls as the example? What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother?
What?
I'm kidding.
Anyway.
Our jokes are hard to tell.
Anyway. You need to go to a comedy class, girl.
Yeah.
If this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily.
Probably the point.
okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. Didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. Hurt my
Still
feelings.
stuck up on that?
Dog
Okay, let's look at
statue.
this text. It's nothing, it's just weird. Okay. Well,
Unless it pops up later. It's the white sheet we used for the seance. This was placed on top of the cage. Is there any holes in it? Kyo was the one who removed it. Could he have switched him out?
I like your theories.
Is this?
This cloth is pretty thick, but we were in the same room with him. Would he really have been able to switch it out? I mean, the lights were
Yeah.
on by that point.
Maybe. And probably not during the dark because that statue was on top of it.
Yeah. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet.
Is there a hole in it? But no hole in the fabric.
I know technically they make like self-repairing blankets, but when they say this is similar to like a window curtain, I don't think this is going to be one of them, you know?
Another thing too, couldn't you just pick up the fabric and then do it?
What
Like-
do you mean?
It's not like tied to the ground. You could just whoop, stab, drop, and like everything would still be in place.
Yeah.
But that's a lot to
I
do
think
in
we'll
the
have
dark.
to look at Tenko's body, because I thought it was the floorboard directly below her that was like displaced.
Could also be a red herring though.
Yeah, I guess.
So, which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth.
Okay.
So she was stabbed while underneath the cloth.
White sheet.
Yay.
All right.
I'm depressed.
How would you do that though? Go from under the floorboard and then get her in the back of the neck? Would you have to like reach your hand through and then do it? And then go back?
Maybe.
Well, I don't know. We'll just have to see her body.
Yeah. Ruined magic circle.
It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was.
It's been completely stomped over. I suppose it was unavoidable.
Well,
Was this drawn with salt?
Yes.
Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt.
what?
Are you feeling all right? You sound ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous? I've performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body.
Right already.
Shut up. I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions.
Maki really doesn't beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
Yeah.
In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle.
So what?
Cycle. We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document.
Hey,
Isn't that right, Kyo?
He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense.
What
She
was our
said that
question?
the face she had when she said, "Isn't that right, Kyo?"
Yeah, it's shady.
In a little bit.
But his reaction of it was too obvious, so now it can't be him.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like a lot of this kind of looks towards his direction, but because of that, it's like probably not.
I don't think he even wants to bring... Like, if the motive was to bring someone back, I don't think he really would want to, considering he has, like, respect for the souls of the dead and stuff. Maki?
Bestow your wisdom upon us, woman of the kills.
Do these floorboards seem a little unstable to you? They're tough to walk on.
The floorboards aren't nailed down. They're just lying on top of the cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason why they're a little unstable.
They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable.
Well,
That's what he just
Boards
said.
are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
Is this?
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right?
okay.
Yeah, I suppose.
Why is she a better detective than us?
Yeah, I know.
Hole in the corner!
There's a small opening in the corner of the room.
Oh my god, it's almost like we already knew that and didn't prepare accordingly.
Yeah. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still.
Is this?
A hole? Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down here.
What? Something dropped down there?
Got a minute?
After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves?
Okay.
Right, let's do it.
Okay.
Can't wait for it to be like a love note from Tenko or something.
Oh no.
Alright.
My final words!
I want to talk to Himiko.
Hi. All sad.
Hey!
Whatever. Idiot.
Not a gentleman.
Himiko, hey Himiko, be strong Himiko.
Wait.
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
But
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
Like I thought.
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Yeah, she's probably just in full, like, retreat from her mind mode, you know?
Yeah, she was bad before, you know, like succumbing to Angie's cult and stuff.
And
Now
then-
she's like beyond.
She had some hope back getting along with Tenko, it seemed, and then whoosh, it's done.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, I bumped the mic.
Well, look at this now.
All right.
Hi.
Hey, baby girl.
Oh, there's so much going on here. Oh, there's so much going on here. Now I'm not even thinking of one crime. Now I'm thinking of two crimes and how they might be related. And it's like, ah. I love the trial though, and like how they're doing this.
Yeah, 100%.
Iron cage
This is the cage used in the seance.
has some blood on it.
Is this?
Wait. No, never mind.
What?
No, I'm just stupid.
Oh, okay. How's there blood on there, though?
That's what I was about to question, but the cloth is on top of the cage, so it must have
Well, I don't even
splattered.
mean that. I just mean, like, does the cage actually touch their neck?
Well, no, but neither does the cloth. I'm guessing there was some splatter.
Okay, yeah. I don't really know how blood splatters work, so.
I mean, Danganronpa always gets a little too crazy with the blood splatter, I think, you
That's
know?
true. That's true.
Like, I don't know if people always bleed that much, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage.
Okay.
Big enough for a person to fit
No,
inside.
I don't think so. I don't think it is.
Yeah. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. But it was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first.
Yeah, what's gonna happen? Are we cursed now? Hey, look at this.
Is this?
A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah?
That's true.
Yeah, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed.
What do you mean?
Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage.
Okay.
I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance.
Right?
But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead.
Then
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this blood stain, right?
If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, it would explain the blood stain? I don't understand that.
Yeah, I don't either. What do you mean right when it was lifted?
That would mean
We
that...
watched Himiko lift it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. Huh?
Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, but the exact moment the cage was lifted. Oh! What if... Okay. Technically, it was Himiko that killed her, I bet. Because what if the cage drops and the knife, like, kind of goes in, and somehow, some way, it's, like, pulling it out where everything goes awry. That thunk we heard was either... I assume the murder weapon, the knife, sword, whatever it is either dropped underneath the floorboards and that's what we heard, or it was the knife dropping from the cage or the dog statue, But the cloth was underneath the dog
Yeah, we need to
statue.
like look at her body before saying any more.
okay. But still, that's something interesting.
Because I'm like sitting here thinking, but I'm like, any theories I make right now will be way easier to make after I just look at her body.
Yeah, but it's fun to make them in the...
Yeah, but why does the blood have to be on the cage right when the whatever?
Yeah, that is a possibility. Iron cage.
All right, let's look at her body then. I need the clues.
Yeah.
The blues clues.
Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is a stab wound to her neck. The wound was fatal. This must have caused instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Ah, wait.
Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. I don't know if that's gonna mean much if I get stabbed in the neck, though.
For Himiko, though?
Oh, yeah, true.
I could see that.
Oh, man. God dang it.
Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain?
Nope.
Her death might not have been an instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out.
What do you mean?
What's the point?
You were concerned about that, right?
Okay.
With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die.
You're speaking from experience.
That's obvious.
Of course, quick deaths are my specialty.
Well then, that makes sense.
By the way,
The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. That's my question. What killed her?
Yeah, you're right. I don't see an obvious murder weapon. That could be a clue.
And oh,
Let's look at the rock.
Oh, rock.
How cute. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be...
Please rest your forehead upon this stone marker I've placed here.
It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work?
Ignore the knife I have embedded in it.
It's unrelated.
Certainly, it is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this?
Tenko had her forehead on this rock, hunched over.
Okay.
I'd really like to see the killer who's maybe responsible for two of these be framed as the good guy again. Because the last two, the killers, were like, okay, you're not so bad.
This one is hard to justify.
Yeah,
especially when there's not like a motive. Like there is,
you
but
didn't-
killing Tenko doesn't bring anyone back.
No. I don't know. There's some bigger planet play here.
Yeah.
She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage.
Marker stone. And last but not least, the
Crooked
board.
floorboard. Ah, this floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko.
why?
Why is this floorboard loose?
If I remember correctly,
It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance.
Why?
Why would it come loose during the seance?
but
A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. Then someone must have loosened it on purpose. Loose floorboard.
Loosened it on purpose, okay. Well, I think that's everything on her. Man, that sucks. I don't understand, yeah, how someone could have stabbed her while she was facing downward. And it still, like, gets on the cage and everything. And I don't understand what they're talking about with, like, lifting up, how she would get stabbed the moment the iron cage was lifted. Because it was right when we put the candles back on. So you could see.
There was blood there. We saw blood
Yeah, there was
there.
blood there already.
But I wonder if maybe the knife was like attached to the cage somehow, and
I could see how, like, taking the knife out of her would, you know, kill her, but then where's the knife, you know?
probably underneath, I would think.
Well, I guess we'll find out when we lift up all the floorboards and stuff.
Which we'll do.
In the next episode. Oh my god, I'm just like...
We're steaming through these.
No, I was gonna say I'm morbidly depressed now.
Oh, that too, I guess.
Well, like... I was really starting to like Angie, too. And then Tenko, and it's like, oh, no!
Man, they really did. I didn't think they'd do the double murder again. It's every third chapter, isn't it?
The first and second trials have matched, I think. The other two games.
So what happens? What was the fourth trial again? That was the whole Strawberry House thing.
Yeah.
So I wonder what's gonna happen once we're there.
What was the whole deal with that? It was like two people fighting willingly.
Yeah, it was like a willing killing. How was it in the first game?
Huh?
The first game.
The fourth one? Oh, I don't remember the order that well. I know in the first game, the first murders, Leon killing the idol girl.
Right.
Second killing...
Is that the guy pretending to be a girl?
Is that the second one? I don't know. I don't know. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, goodbye, everybody.
Oh. Yeah, you can end it there.
Oh, okay.
I'm sad. Leave a like on this video to cheer me up. Goodbye.